More veteran organizations. Chapter 1. War vets are united by the experience. Lists of veterans organization websites. 2simplyhelp.org/page-title/veterans-resources. 501connect/non-profit-organizations/military-veterans/nonprofit-list.php. caveterans.org/resources-for-veterans, California. ccny.cuny.edu/veterans/resources-for-veterans.cfm. CharityWatch.org/azlist.html. combatveterans.with-ptsd.com/ptsd-resources.html. communityhousingnetwork.org. disabilityrightsohio.org/topic-vets-groups. disabledvetsresources.com. dvnf.org/veterans-programs/employment-resources. dvs.virginia.gov/veterans-resources.shtml. ehow.com/list_5916225_list-veterans-organization-charities.html. greatnonprofits.org/veterans. idealist.org. kpveterans.net/pages/resources.aspx. linkedin.com/groups directory. maketheconnection.net/resources. mass.gov/veterans/about-veterans-services/service-organizations/all-veterans.html. middlesex.mass.edu/veterans-resources. militaryonclick.com/veterans. newsoxy.com/lifestyle/organizations-that-help-veterans-25036.html. nh.gov/servicelink/veteran-resources.htm. nhc.org/veterans-resources.html. nonprofitlist.org. nrd.gov/other_services_and_resources/veterans_service_organizations. operationwe'rehere.com/veterans-civic-organizations.html. ourmilitary.mil/comprehensive-list-of-community-support-groups. rebuildingfreedom.org/vet-forum/veterans-forum/veterans-help-organizations. Texas Coalition of Vets Organizations.org. vetadvocates.org. veterans.idaho.gov/veterans-organizations. veterans.nv.gov/veterans-organizations.html. veterans.wv.gov/resources/pages/veterans-organizations-outreach-links.aspx. veteransbenefitgroup.com/resources. veteranscrisisline.net/resources/homelessresources.aspx. veteranshelporganization.com. Support the troops organizations. A million thanks. amillionthanks.org. Any soldier. anysoldier.com. Send care packages to the troops. Cards for Heroes. cardsforheroes.org. Help hospitalized veterans. hhv.org. Operation Quiet Comfort. operationquietcomfort.com. Help send care packages for U.S. military personnel receiving care at medical facilities abroad. U.S. minority veteran websites. va.gov/Center for Minority Veterans. Center for Minority Veterans, CMV. Veterans Affairs. HispanicVeterans.org. WeSupportVets.org. National Black Veterans. military-consumer.gov/national-association-black-veterans-inc-nab-vets. ivmf.syracuse.edu/article/black-african-american-in-the-military/veterans affairs. proposalwriter.com/small.html, government contracting and other resources for small, minority and women-owned businesses. D'Aniello Institute for Veterans and Military Families. ivemf.syracuse.edu/wp-content/uploads/2021/02/2021 Black History Month _1.27.21 Black Veterans Project. blackveteransproject.org. Nonpartisan 501(c)(3) nonprofit organization advancing research-informed storytelling, impact litigation, and public advocacy to eliminate racial inequities. African American Veterans Monument. AAVMWNewYork.org. AAPTSDA.org. The African American Post-Traumatic Stress Disorder Association. Congressional Black Caucus Veterans Brain Trust. POB 54158. Washington, D.C. 20032-9998. 301-325-3015. 301-292-4855 Fax. VBT@verizon.net. Hispanic War Veterans of America. 5510 Cherokee Avenue. Number 120. Alexandria, Virginia 22312. 703-752-4751. 571-480-3910. hwva.org. myheritage.com/military-records/veteran. Veteran Military Records Search. Arab American War Veterans, Inc. 65062 Washington Square, NW. Washington, D.C. 20035-5062. 202-331-4450. Arabuswarvet@att.net. arab-americans-in-the-united-states-military. nmvetsamerica.org/veteran-council/asian-american-veteran-council. Asian American Veterans Association. 5847 Aspenwood Court. McLean, Virginia 22101. 703-538-5081. Japanese American Veterans Association. 10316 Mountington Court. Vienna, Virginia 22182. 703-402-1927. Japanese American Veterans Council. 2511 Babcock Road. Vienna, Virginia 22181. Vienna, Virginia 22181. 703-938-8185. National American Indian Veterans. 35157 Weiss Road. Mitchell, South Dakota 57301. 605-996-1881. 225-686-7627. 225-282-1288 Fax. National Association of Black Military Women. NABMU. 5695 Pine Meadows Court. Morrow, Georgia 30260-1053. 404-675-0195. nabmw@aol.com. nabmw.com. Veterans of Foreign Wars Chapters. vfw.org, Veterans of Foreign Wars, VFW. VFW2278AR.org, Hot Springs Post 2278, T. Caraway. vfw.org/oms/findpost.aspx ? Action skip Veterans of Foreign Wars, VFW, Posts. vfw4548.org, Jacksonville Post 4548, Michael Ray. vfwwebcom.org/departments, VFW, WebCOM Network Services. vfwidaho.org, Idaho Department. alvfw.org, Alabama Headquarters. vfw1675.org/district/index2.htm, Idaho District 1, 2. vfwpost924.org, Anniston Post 924, George N. Meredith. vfwpost10320.tripod.com, Clark Fork Post 10320. alvfw.org/p-4190-web.htm, Decatur Post 4190, Lanier Hine. district1.vfw1675.org/cda, Coeur d'Alene Post 889. vfw6683.741.com, Enterprise Post 6683, John W. Brock. vfw1675.org, Osborne Post 1675. vfwpost518.0.com, Fort Mitchell Post 5180. district1.vfw1675.org/Rathdrum, Rathdrum Post 9894. alvfw.org/5162.htm, Huntsville Post 5162, South. vfwidaho.org/districts/two.html, Idaho District 2. myspace.com/post 5566, Jackson's Gap Post 5566, Raleigh Barnes. vfwidaho.org/districts/4.html, Idaho District 4. alvfw.org/4758.htm, Pell City Post 4758. vfw12062.org/vfw12062/vfw.html, Fruitland Post 12062, John Ogburn 3. vfwwebcom.org/al/post 5226, Robertsdale Post 5226, Price Wilsey Post. vfwidaho.org/districts/5.html, Idaho District 5. vfwpost673.org/home.php, Scottsboro Post 6073, Fallen Comrades. vfwpost63.org, Boise Post 63, Capital City. designsbytots.com/vfw3016, Selma Post 3016. vfwidaho.org/districts/six.html, Idaho District 6. mypeoplepc.com/members/mehan6022/vfw Post 6022, South Tuscaloosa Post 6022. vfwidaho.org/districts/7.html, Idaho District 7. vfwwebcom.org/al/post 4572, Wetumpka Post 4572, Smith Leonard. vfwidaho.org/districts/8.html, Idaho District 8. Alaska vfw.org, Alaska Department. vfw3012.org, Rexburg Post 3012, Hans Jensen. vfwpost10221.com, Anchor Point Post 10221, Verl, Pa, Haga. vfwdepartmentpacific.org, Pacific Department Headquarters. vfwpost9981.org, Anchorage Post 9981. vfwdepartmentpacific.org/links.htm, Pacific District I. vfw9785.org, Eagle River Post 9785. vfwwebcom.org/pac/post 9723, Okinawa Post 9723, Memorial, Naha. vfwaz.org, Arizona Department. vfwpost11435.org, Okinawa Post 11435, Frank C. Allen, Kin Okinawa. vfw9399.org, Apache Junction Post 9399, Superstition Mountain. vfwdepartmentpacific.org/links.htm, Pacific District 2. vfwwebcom.org/az/post 40, Avondale Post 40 and 117, Pat Tillman. Yokosuka vfw.org, Japan Post 1054, John C. Parker, Yokosuka, 1. VFWPOST6271.org, Benson Post 6271, Barney Figueroa. VFWPOST1054.org, Japan Post 1054, John C. Parker, Yokosuka, 2. BULLHEADCITY-az.com/VFW, Bullhead City Post 10005. VFWPOST11435.org/FAQ8.html, Japan Post 9450 Tokyo, need new link. VFWPOST7401.wordpress.com, Chandler Post 7401, William B. Pate. VFW-department-pacific.org/image2/post9555.htm, Japan Post 9555, Claire Chenault, Yokota. VFWwebcom.org/az/post 3713, Coolidge Post 3713, Sergeant J. D. Watkins Jr. VFW-department-pacific.org/9612, Japan Post 9612, Millard F. Sisson, Camp Zama. VFWwebcom.org/az/post 7400, Cottonwood Post 7400, Bert Black Jr. VFW-department-pacific.org, Pacific District 3. VFWPOST8987.com, Eager Post 8987, Howell, Norton. VFW10216.com, Korea Post 10216, Ozenib, Songtan. VFWPOST7507.org, Fountain Hills Post 7507. VFW10223.org, Korea Post 10223, Ben K. Humphreys, Camp Humphreys. VFWPOST1433.org, Glendale Post 1433, Sandy Core. VFWwebcom.org/PAC/post 11016, Korea Post 11016, Warner Patterson, Songnam. VFW940.homestead.com/maininformation.html, Lake Havasu City Post 9401. VFW-department-pacific.org/links.htm, Pacific District 4. VFW-webcom.org/az/post 11014, Meadview Post 11014, Darrell D. Bomber. VFW-department-pacific.org/index.php/post-links, Pacific District V. VFW-post1760.webs.com, Mesa Post 1760, Dode Morris. kohtang.com/VFW-post-11575-info/VFW-post-11575-index.html, Cambodia Post 11575, Mayaguez Memorial, Phnom Penh. VFW-10726-PARKERSTRIP.org, Parker Post 10726, Freeman Sinclair. VFWPOST9876.com/index.htm, Thailand Post 9876, E.S. Hamilton, Pattaya Beach. VFWwebcom.org/az/post 9400, Phoenix Post 9400, Joseph Montfort Post. VFWBKK.org, Thailand Post 9951, CL Elms, Bangkok, 1. MINGUSMOUNTAINPOST10227.org, Mingus Mountain Post 10227, Prescott Valley, Arizona. VFW10217.org, Thailand Post 10217, Carl W. Richter, Korat. VFWwebcom.org/az/post 3513, Scottsdale Post 3513, Stanley A. Cruz. VFW10249.org, Thailand Post 10249, AFTN Memorial, Udern, 1. VFW9907.org, Show Low Post 9907, White Mountain. VFW-CHIANGMAI.com, Thailand Post 12074 Chiang Mai. VFWPOST9972.org, Sierra Vista Post 9972. VFW Department Pacific.org/links.hdm, Pacific District 6. VFWPOST 6310.org, Tolleson Post 6310, Robert Diaz Lopez. VFWPOST 3457.tripod.com, Marianas Post 3457 Saipan. VFWPOST 10188.com, Tucson Post 10188, Casas Adobes. VFW Department Pacific.org/links.hdm, Pacific District 7. VFWPOST 549.org, Tucson Post 549, The Friendly Post. VFW Department Pacific.org/124, Philippines Post 124 Baguio City. Arkansas VFW.org, Arkansas Department. VFWPOST2485.com, Philippines Post 2485 Angeles City. VFWWebcom.org/AR/Post 4764, Clinton Post 4764, Kemp Bradford. VFW9892.com, Philippines Post 9892, Baong La Union. Conway VFW.org, Conway Post 2259, Jesse W. Grisham. VFW11447.org, Philippines Post 11447, Paul P. Busek, Subic Bay. VFWWebcom.org/AR/Post 4430, Fordyce Post 4430. Vietnam Veterans of America Chapters. VVA.org, Vietnam Veterans of America, VVA. VVA11.org, Farmingville Chapter 11, Suffolk County. AVVA.org, Vietnam Veterans of America Associates. VVA421.org, Staten Island Chapter 421, Thomas J. Torrey. VVA.org/chapters.html, VVA State Councils and Chapters. VVA-OR.org, Oregon State Council 8. VVA891.org, Wasilla Chapter 891, Matanuska-Susitna. VVA-OR.org/585.htm, Albany Chapter 585, Mid-Valley. VVACalSC.com, California State Council. mypeoplepc.com/members/Jack Diamondback/Vietnam Veteran South American C Chapter 820 Bender Agon, Bend Chapter 820, High Desert. VVA951.org, Lakeport Chapter 951. VVA-OR.org/757.htm, Brookings Harbor Chapter 757, Curry. VVA472.org, San Diego Chapter 472. VVA-OR.org/821.htm, La Pine Chapter 821. VVA1031.org, Escondido Chapter 1031, and San Diego County. VVA-OR.org/795.htm, Medford Chapter 795. CENTRALIAVVA176.tripod.com, Illinois Chapter 176 Centralia. VVA-OR.org/411.htm, Newport Chapter 411. VVA905.org, Indiana Portage Chapter 905, Porter County. VVA-OR.org/392.htm, Portland Chapter 392. VVA295.org, Indianapolis Chapter 295, Sammy L. Davis. vva.org/vva chapter 805.html, Roseburg chapter 805, Douglas. vva-maryland.tripod.com, Maryland State Council. vva-or.org/271.htm, Salem chapter 271, Marion. VietnamReflections.com, Cumberland chapter 172. vva-pa.org, Pennsylvania State Council 2. vva.org/vva chapter 641.html, Silver Spring chapter 641, Montgomery. vva-chapter67.freeservers.com, Media chapter 67, Delaware County. firebase116.org, Massachusetts, Leominster chapter 116, Firebase 116. vva266.org, Philadelphia chapter 266, Liberty Bell. vva.org/map/mi.html, Michigan State chapters. sites.google.com/site/Vietnam Veterans 349, Blue Bell chapter 349, Valley Forge. sites.google.com/site/VVA313/home, Battle Creek chapter 313, LZ Calhoun. johnstownpa.com/VVA, Johnstown chapter 364, Cambria. members.tripod.com/%7e firebase_freedom/VVA313.html, Calhoun County, Marshall chapter 313. 415vva.homestead.com/home.html, Easton chapter 415, Lehigh Valley. vva287.lapeer.org, Lapeer chapter 287, Lapeer County. vva542.org, Harrisburg chapter 542, Central. vva380.org, Marquette County chapter 380. vvaft.org, Texas State Council 7. vietnamveterans142.org/wp, Monroe chapter 142, Monroe County. vva.org/vva chapter 915.html, Austin chapter 915. vva154.com, Mount Clemens chapter 154, Macomb County. vvachapter404.com, Borger chapter 404, North Plains. vva_chapter_237.tripod.com, Munising chapter 237. grambo.us/Galveston vva/home.htm, Dickinson chapter 685, Galveston County. vva133.com, Oakland County chapter 133. vva.org/vva chapter 343.html, Houston chapter 343, San Jacinto. vva528.org, Plymouth/Canton chapter 528. vietnamveterans142.org/vietnamveterans142.org/vietnamveterans142.org/vietnamveterans142.org/vietnamveterans142.org/vietnamveterans142.org/vietnamveterans142.org/vietnamveterans142.org/vietnamveterans142.org/vietnamveterans142.org/vietnamveterans142.org/vietnamveterans142.org/vietnamveterans142.org/vietnamveterans142.org/vietnamveterans142.org/vietnamveterans142.org/vietnamveterans142.org/vietnamveterans142.org/vietnamveterans142.org/vietnamveterans142.org/vietnamveterans142.org/vietnamveterans142.org/vietnamveterans142.org/vietnamveterans142.org/vietnamveterans142.org/vietnamveterans142.org/vietnamveterans142.org/vietnamveterans142.org/vietnamveterans142.org/vietnamveterans VVA284.org, Port Huron Chapter 284, Blue Water. VVA973.com, Sherman Chapter 973. VVA310.org, Washtenaw County Chapter 310. VVA278.org, Texarkana Chapter 278. New Jersey SCVVA.org, New Jersey State Council 2. VVOVTSC.com, Vermont State Council. VVA-NJ452.org, Flemington Chapter 452, Central New Jersey. WaveVA.org/#, Washington State Council. WILDWOODAMERICANLEGIONPOST184.org/Vietnam Veterans Chapter 955.html, Michael P. Callahan Chapter 955, Wildwood. VVA102.US, Seattle Chapter 102. New York VTNMVets.org, New York State Council. Facebook.com/Marine Parents United, Marine Parents United, Facebook.